Hello and welcome back, Guardians, and we clean Nightfall. Today we're doing the Garden World. The thing about Garden World, I know like pretty much you've seen a lot of runs in Garden World, so yeah, a lot of Titan and Hunter runs, so particularly that I did, and what I did this time, just run a Warlock. There's honestly no need to run a Warlock because it just takes you way, like definitely a minute or two longer. This Warlock's a bit slower, but nevertheless I still done it, and I'll link down a Titan run in the description. So if you just want to do it quick, you're not interested in playing different classes, then by all means just go for the quick way and then just do it on the Titan, I guess. Pretty much your Titan is the most efficient one in the Garden World, since Arc is the best thing to use. I went with Dawnblade, the middle class, to get a well. Makes it an easy one phase for the boss. My guns, he's an Burden, Badlander, Hammerhead. Mine got Rampage on, so bear that in mind. I got heavy lifting on, machine gun reserves, heavy ammo finder, and another machine gun reserves. I'm also using Lunafaction boots. The whole setup is pretty much more for a one-phase boss, not for the Nightfall, because the Nightfall in itself is not the hardest Nightfall ever. It's probably an annoying one because the Infinite Forest is part of the Nightfall, and that could be a pain because you never know what's gonna come in, and you know, so. But everything else, the Nightfall in itself, it's a really decent, good Nightfall, apart from the Infinite Forest. But yeah, the power handicap, I choose to put it on 70. If you don't like to put it on 70, you just want to go for 60, by all means go for it. The only thing you have to do in your Nightfall is kill all the ads in the Infinite Forest, and you'll still get 100k. Because I skipped a couple of ads is why I put mine on 70. Void Singe, just because of my heavy. I'm also using heavyweight, momentum, and extinguish. If you don't like momentum, by all means take it off, but then put your power handicap on 70, and again kill all the ads in the Infinite Forest, and you'll still get the 100k. So yeah, let's move on. So a thing about this Nightfall, about Garden World, the best burn to choose is always going to be Arc. Like always Arc. You have a lot of void enemies, boss is void, a lot, like all the Vex are shooting solar, so solar is also bad. So void and solar is in general just a bad choice. It's not the worst choice ever. I mean, like if you're looking for a super easy one, then Arc is probably your best choice. So it will eventually always bring you back to a Titan, which is yeah, I got a Titan runner as well. That's going to be in the description. I got a solar runner as well, and that's with a Hunter, throwing knives only. Will also be in the description. So you can basically choose what you want to do. For me, it's more like the reason I done it on a Warlock this time is keep doing the same runs over and over again. That's not fun. You want to do something else, you know, use a different class. You have a bunch of different things that you can do in the same Nightfall with different characters, and that could be fun. I mean, you'll learn more about your character as well. Get used to play with them in different things, so yeah, could be fun. There isn't a lot to talk about, like what's going on in the Infinite Forest, because yeah, it's going to be different for everyone else, because you never know what's going to happen. The only thing you want to know in the Infinite Forest is that if you put it exactly like mine, you don't have to kill all the enemies. Basically only the spots where you feel like this was one of the spots where I felt like, okay, they're really pressuring me. Everyone's standing in front of me there just to shoot, so yeah, I'll kill them all. But basically if the ads are scattered around, just run past them, because there's no need to kill them. You'll get the score in the end, because you'll find out that you don't like you'll basically find out where you're hanging. If you need more kills, you can definitely get it in the Nightfall itself. So for example, on this part, I didn't really need kills. You can just run past it. So yeah. another thing about the rest of the Nightfall is as long as you know where you're gonna use your super, that's fine. With the Warlock, there's just 2 spots where you can actually use your super that will be beneficial. Using it somewhere else, yeah, that could be a bad thing again, because you want one guaranteed super for the boss to have your well ready there, and then probably like before that you don't want to use it, so probably you'll use it on the first Minotaur. So we'll start on this part. So just to make it a bit easy for myself, I take these 2 Cyclopses out with a sniper, since they're worth a lot of points. So yeah, you definitely want to take them down if you can, if there's an opportunity to take them down. So starting on this part, you can get 2 different runs. If you see Vex only, that means you'll get Vex for the whole round. Like you won't see any Cabal. You won't see any Cabal first time now. And if you see Vex fighting Cabal right here, I'm shooting now. I think it's like 2 or 3 of them. That means your run will be half Cabal with Vex. So I prefer the one without the Cabals, to be honest. But yeah, that's just, everyone got a different thing. Like the one with the Cabal is not that bad. It's just that if you going for a good high score and you're playing with match game on, then they're a problem because they got solar shield, so an extra shield there. But if you're just doing your normal run, it shouldn't matter. For this run, by the way, if you get the Cabal one, doesn't matter. As a matter of fact, you'll get more points for it than this one that I'm doing right now. So just so you know that, it's not a problem if you get the one with Cabal.
A massive signal. That would be the root mind. We offed it the first time we were here, but looks like it's fully operational.
So on this part, there's 2 snipers sitting, but because of the sun shining there, you don't really see them, but just pay attention to them because they can be annoying, especially if they pull out their shields and you don't really see them straight away. Yeah, that could be a problem. In general, this Nightfall's not the hardest Nightfall ever. It's just, it could be a long Nightfall, or it could be a short Nightfall, but then you have to play on probably like 110 or 100 handicap to get your 100k. So, yeah, it's basically you can choose how you want to play it. You want to play it quick, then you have to play it harder. You just want to go through your Nightfall easily. You'll probably spend like 10 minutes, 12 minutes, and yeah, you still get a good run. So right now, probably the Empower first for meleeing an enemy. And basically, once you kill the big guy, you want to shoot the other box straight away. Because all the other enemies, all the other Vex that are going to spawn in the game now in the back, they're not even going to look at you. From here on now, I'm just sniping them. And they don't even bother looking at me because the only thing they care about is the door that just opened up there because I shot the box. So that's the reason why you want to shoot the box straight away. If you don't shoot the box, like as you see, they just gather up in a group here. What they'll do is they're gonna scatter around the map. They'll try and come closer to you. So just definitely take out the box. That's probably the only thing that you just want to keep an eye on once you run in this one. So yeah, a lot of arc shields here. If you got your arc shotgun or whatever you're using, even if it's an arc sniper, by all means, our arc's actually pretty good for this part. Also on this part, I realized I got enough heavy. Score is around 63. Yes, you can kill all the enemies here. The best thing to do is just run into the back, shoot the box straight away, let all the ads spawn in so you can just take them down quickly with your machine gun. Because sitting and taking a couple of them out, waiting again, sitting and waiting, it just costs a lot of time. And you're pretty safe in here, in the back. So for this part, this is really important. If you want to do the same thing, you just want to run past straight away, look above the Minotaur to the left, and start shooting, even if you don't see the box. Because the box will spawn in eventually, and you'll shoot the box open without even walking inside the bubble. So, yeah, if that's basically how you do it. Just run past it, look. But if you get the Cabal run, you won't be able to do it because the shield will be already there. if you reach this part. So it's only possible to run the Vex run, where you just run and shoot the box before it even before it spawns in. Again, 2 snipers in the back. I was just trying to get some heavy, so that's why I was trying to snipe them off. So 80k, if you're on like 79, 80k, you're good. Like, you barely need anything else now. Because the enemies in on the last Minotaur, you're gonna kill them anyway. Unless you're speedrunning, then you'll skip them, but since you're not, you're gonna kill them anyway. And then the ones above those ads before you meet the boss, you don't even have to bother about them, because yeah, you don't even need those points then. So on this part, just check for yourself, do you have enough heavy? And yeah, it's the reason why I kept sharing them with secondaries is A for heavy. I want to kill everything here. That was above, and right here I just got the I got 2 bricks, so I was or 1 brick, and I was fine with that. Remember, you'll use a lot of heavy on this Minotaur. The reason why is because you just want to clear them out quick. So this is one part where you want to keep an eye on your heavy, and at the same time, you know, just bear in mind that you don't have to kill everything. So leave a couple of ads alive, just in case if you need heavy, because you use a lot of heavy on this big guy, so you can still snipe them out or use a shotgun on them. So rather, I just stood in the arc thing, which wasn't a good idea. So the sniper in the back, that's one of the guys you guaranteed want to take out, because he could be annoying once you open up the box, because the bubble will go above him, and if you don't kill him, he'll keep sniping you, and that's just a pain, especially with momentum on. So if you have a rift here, that's honestly your thing, just drop it, because also for rifts, don't use an empowerment rift. You don't need any more power than you already have. It's fine, just go for healing. Healing's better anyway. And I use my melee attack here, so this is basically the reason why I'm still hanging around, because I know like the melee attack is something I guarantee wanted for the end boss fight again. Because, yeah, it definitely gives you the extra boost just to one-face the boss. So on here you can leave 1 grenade, and then just keep going. You can jump on top of this thing and then jump again, or you can just walk the normal way and just make the same jumps, and you'll be fine. So if you don't have Rampage on your machine gun, you can straight away drop the box and then place your well next to one of the Minotaurs that are shielded, so you can melee them, get your empowered, and then shoot the boss. But if you got like the same machine gun like me, you got Rampage on it, just wait for the ads to go in the middle and then place the well. I took the empower first and then shot 3 of the guys to get my Rampage procced up on 3. And it just melts down the boss. Like at this point you can already see like with the empowered on, and this is the part without the empowered and Rampage. It takes a bit longer. But yeah, it's definitely an easy boss kill. So yeah, for the Titan run, you'll see a different spot where you can sit down and still be safe and kill the boss in a 1-face as well. Hunter run, I guess it was a 2-face because I've done it with throwing knives only. So yeah, hope you guys get your Nightfalls done, have fun with it, and I will see you on my next round.
Oh, Dendron, right. You're so good at cleaning up Osiris's messes. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again. Now get out of there before the simulation shuts down.